Hello and welcome back for some more Xenoblade Chronicles Cross. And for some reason, the capture software gives a very dark window. Well, maybe there's a good reason for that. Anyway, we are still doing Heart to Hearts. And around here, oh, we can apparently find information about Tectinsulas. Okay, but we are also looking for what are we looking for? Lao. We are still going through his Heart to Hearts. We should be at number 3, the fan club. So let's do it. Oh man, perfect timing, player name. I came here to make a request of the Manon regarding the hangars, but as you can see, I've been kind of detained. It's like they've never seen a Pathfinder before. They just keep asking one tedious question after the next about Frontier Nav. I'd really like to cut this short and get back to work, but I can't get a goddamn word in edgewise. What would you do if it were you? Okay. Suggest that Lao simply ignore the questions and push his way free. Suggest that Lao keep talking until they're satisfied. Suggest that Lao try to grease the wheels with a pizza. I will try the last option here, see if that works. That did not work. Yeah, that's a great idea and all, but it's not like I've got a grenade pizza in my back pocket. Okay. Bad choice. Plus, if I try to lead this throng down to the commercial district to buy one, I'd just be dragging this thing out even longer. At times like this, I can't help but have second thoughts about sharing our city with a bunch of uniforms. How do you feel about it? Well, this is surprisingly enough a question that is very much in the public discussion here in Sweden or Europe at the moment with the refugee wave or crisis, as some would like to call it. I don't think Lao would take well to being positive here, so I'll try the neutral route. Which is, incidentally, my personal opinion in the real life situations, but never mind. Yeah, it hasn't been all about the unicorns, that's for sure. We've gained a lot of advanced technology, but the Xenos have subjected us to plenty of danger too. Huh, you are a tough sell, Mr. Man. Either you want us to be negative, or you just don't get the boost when you are at max affinity. I'll just make a note here anyway. I know it's glib to say we'd all be better off if we'd never met each other, but there is some truth to that. Still, that doesn't mean there's any point in crying over spilled milk. I have to do what I can to help move us forward. Looks like the Manon have calmed down since we started talking. This may be my chance to slip back into the administrative district. I'll see you around, player name. Ha, well, we like that for sure. Okay. Next up we have teamwork during the morning, and it's about to become morning. Lovely. Water purification plant in residential district. No, not administrative, but residential. Thank you. That one. Go. Engage.
Listen.
Okay. One segment northeast and one east. That will be over this way. Oh, it's not actually morning yet. Well, I guess it'll be morning soon. Kind of pointless to try to find a red bench to take care of business, I would say. It's getting brighter. So when is Lao going to pop up? Pop into existence? Are we in morning yet? No? Still early morning? Oh well. Right, do I have any fancy new Collectopedia things to show? No, not really. Primoria is getting filled up. Noctilum going pretty well as well. Bolivia almost full as well. So it's a different story. The enemies are a bit tougher there, so I haven't really been exploring it too much. And Barbaros, of course, that is endgame territory. Don't go there. Don't spend much time there unless your levels are well into their 40s. So, anything else we should talk about while we wait for the time to, well, become what it should be? Well, do I have any interesting mission lined up? Well, there's this. I picked this up a while ago, but I think this is not possible to complete until we get the flight module that Lynn has been talking about. Yeah, this thing. Close encounters. Defeat the Abyssal Blatta in Primordial's Castaway Cavern. We could make another try for that. In between episodes, of course. Yeah, well, I could go and do that anyway. There's another slightly racist blade who had a change of heart when she sort of became acquainted with Manon. Oh, there you are.
Hey.
Poof into existence like some kind of cloaked predator. Oh, hello me. I was just doing some target practice. We may be Neosomes, but our skills still weaken if we don't stay in shape. Suggest Lao give Shingo some firearms training, or ask Lao why he hasn't been around much lately. Try the top option? Nope. I'm sure there are lots of things I could teach Shingo that would give me a chance to sharpen my own skills. But honestly, I don't have that kind of time right now. And besides, his fighting style and mana are just too different. He'd benefit more from being trained by a specialist. Though I bet that sounds like I'm just making excuses, doesn't it? Just the importance of caring for a team, or reaffirm. I will try reaffirm. Huh, yeah. Finally score some points with it. Is that the first affinity boost I got in is it yeah, right, his whole heart to hearts thing. Yeah, I'm good. Listen, if you get a chance, can you give Shingo a hand with his training? I know he'd be excited to work with someone as skilled as you, and I'm sure there are plenty of things you could teach him. Thanks, I appreciate it. Okay, so I was just being really bad at heart-to-hearting with Lao. There you go. However, let's wrap up his heart-to-hearts. Go to Blade Tower next. And what do we find? Like over this way. We find Lao. How about that? It's like I had a map.
Guess this ain't so bad.
Which I don't, by the way. This walkthrough I'm following is completely text-based. Anyway, well, if it isn't me. The view of NLA from here is incredible. I'm quite tempted to agree. That is also a pretty view. But yeah, we have things to discuss, I believe. humanity's newest city. It's a lot to soak in. Isn't it impressive? I think it's safe to agree. It isn't. Or perhaps it's just a testament of humanity's greed. Negative Nancy. Jesus. On a bike. After the white whale fell to pieces from the sky, we used mirror materials to build the city. Even a world away, human behavior never changes. We take what we need from the world around us and damn the consequences. I mean, look at us. We land on a pristine planet, and what's the first thing we do? Claim it, colonize it, and start eliminating the local wildlife. That is technically absolutely true, actually. Kind of sad to have to admit it, but he is on the money there. Look, don't get me wrong, I get why some of these things are necessary. Most of the indigents would kill us in a heartbeat, plus we have the ganglion to deal with. And yet, I sometimes wonder if we should have just stayed with Earth to the bitter end. Sorry, getting a little morose there. Yes, you do. Let's change the subject. Heard any good scuttlebutt from Elmo or Bantam lately? Unless that nothing comes to mind, or tell Lao a fun story about Tatsu. Well, I'll just try Tatsu, see what happens. Okay. No. Ha, so that's why Tatsu wasn't eaten by the prone. Seriously? I feel bad for little Spud, but man, that is classic. He ate so much cran jelly he got it all over himself, then slipped out of those prone hands like a wet bar of soap. Talk about dumb luck, yeesh. And to think, if he hadn't crammed his face full of cran jelly, he'd have never met you and Lynn. Good times. But as amusing a story as that was, it wasn't exactly what I had in mind. So if you hear anything else juicy, let me know, yeah? And I'm not talking about cran jelly juice. Sometimes you've gotta play the angles to be an effective blade, you know? Help each other out. Anyway, I'd better get back to work. Catch you later, me. Winds of Change. And that is all of Lao's Heart to Hearts. And he is also at max affinity. I'll see what's been happening here with the people I have with me. Yeah, we are not where we should be. Oh, no, sorry. Age B, you are at 1 heart, and I've already gone to your 1 heart, heart to heart, so that's all good. Very hearty. Also picked up Doug. He is a little over, well, he's a little way into his 3rd heart, so I will still need to go to go do some missions with him to build that up. Let's see what else. L, you are not at level 2, okay. And that seems like that is actually everything that is, well, from the characters of any importance to the story. At least that I have right now. So, yeah, this has been a very short episode. But, yeah, that's... yeah, that's just a fact of these Heart to Hearts. Short and sweet, and all of a sudden they are over and done with. So, when you come back, it should be time for Chapter 7. Do look forward to it. I know I do. Until then.